Welcome back to the Urban Wire. That was all Aaliyah, and we're just doing a little tribute tonight. That's one of my favorite slow jams right there, one of my favorite songs from Aaliyah. Let me know. So, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go back, like I said, down memory lane. We're just gonna look back on her life. I got an article pulled up from Wikipedia, and I just want to kind of give everybody. People who may have not known her or that may have not grown up, it's a lot of young people that may not know a lot about Aaliyah, but they know her songs. But Aaliyah grew up around the time, growing up, that's, she's probably like about, I'll say, like 5 years older than me. So, I kind of grew up in that era where, Aaliyah was hot, what I'm saying? And everybody knew her, her songs, especially, everybody around my age knew about her and stuff like that. And I'm going to read this article, and then I'm going to discuss it, and hopefully around 11, Miss Deandra will be in the room. Aaliyah Dana Houghton. Born January 16, 1979, and died August 25, 2001. She performed under the mononym Aaliyah, which was an American R&B recording artist, actress, and model. She was born in Brooklyn, New York, but was raised in Detroit, Michigan. At the age of 10, she appeared on the television show Star Search and performed in concert alongside Gladys Knight. At age 12, Aaliyah signed with Jive Records, and her uncle, Barry Hankerson, Blackground Records. Hankerson introduced her to R. Kelly, who became her mentor, as well as lead songwriter and producer of her debut album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. The album sold 3 million copies in the United States and was certified double platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. After facing allegations of an illegal marriage with R. Kelly, Aaliyah ended her contract with Jive and signed with Atlantic Records. Aaliyah worked with record producers Timbaland and Missy Elliott on her second album, One in a Million. This particular album sold 3.7 million copies in the United States and over 8 million copies worldwide. In the year 2000, Aaliyah appeared in her first major film, Romeo Must Die. She contributed to the film's soundtrack, which spawned the new single, Try Again. The song topped the Billboard Hot 100 solely on airplay, making Aaliyah the first artist in Billboard history to achieve this feat. Try Again earned Aaliyah a Grammy Award nomination for the Best Female R&B Vocalist. After completing Romeo Must Die, Aaliyah filmed her part in The Queen of the Damned. She released her third and final album, Aaliyah, in July 2001. Tragically, on August 25, 2001, Aaliyah, along with 8 others, were killed in an airplane crash in the Bahamas after filming the music video for her single, Rock the Boat. The pilot, Luis Morales III, was an unlicensed pilot at the time of the accident and had traces of cocaine and alcohol in his system. Aaliyah's family later filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Black Hawk International Airways, which was settled out of court. Since then, Aaliyah's music has continued to achieve commercial success with several posthumous releases. Aaliyah recorded several #1 R&B hits and 5 top 10 Billboard Hot 100 singles. She has been credited for helping redefine R&B and hip-hop, earning her the nicknames the Princess of R&B and the Queen of Urban Hip-Hop. She is listed by the Billboard as the 10th most successful female R&B artist of the past 25 years and the 27th most successful R&B artist overall. So it says a lot about her life. Like I said, her albums span from Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, One in a Million, and her final project, her music project that was released in 2001. To me, Aaliyah meant a lot. Like I mentioned initially in the beginning of the show, she was that role model, for young women, like particularly. She was just like, she's kind of like what Beyonce is to a lot of girls today. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about this is, like, a lot of people didn't know this. Aaliyah and Beyonce were really close. They were good friends. At the time, Destiny Child was just coming on the scene doing their thing. And actually, her and Aaliyah were tight. And it was just really good to see two divas, getting along with one another and just doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So, Aaliyah, she was multi-talented. She had the voice. She had the dances. She had the moves. She was an innovator. You know what I'm saying? So I just want everybody to remember her for who she was. We're going to go to the line really quick. I believe this is Miss Deandra. Deandra, is this you?
Yes, it is.
All right, welcome back. You know how we do it. I told them that you'd be here. You right on time at 11 o'clock. Yeah. But you already know what today is. And tragically, we lost a true artist, a true diva. We lost her 10 years ago this day. And I just gave them an overview of her life. And what particular memory stick out in your mind? Like, what was Aaliyah to you? Like, was she that person that just kind of like she brought the game up to par? Do you think? I mean, what do you think she meant? What did she mean to you, first of all, and what do you think she meant to the game?
You know what? I love Aaliyah. I was like, probably one of her biggest fans. Every CD that came out of Aaliyah's, I had it. Even though I think I was like 9 when she first came out or something like that. So, that was young.
Yep.
So, I was just like, when I first heard her, I was digging Aaliyah. Seriously.
Right.
It was almost like when I first heard Salt and Pepper, because, that was my group baby. So, when I heard Aaliyah, I was like, okay, this is my girl. And then the way she moved, too, I was like, okay, this is my girl.
Right.
So, I thought myself every time
Hold on, go ahead.
I thought myself, in every store I walked in, I seen something of Aaliyah. So it's like I had to have it. And that's the honest to God truth. I had to have it.
Right.
I had to have it.
So do you think that she was that role model for a lot of young women, and do you think that she, unlike a lot of artists today, her music, you would feel comfortable letting your children listen to her music? What do you think about that?
I think she was, though, because a lot of her music, if you listen to Aaliyah's music, a lot of it was, most of her music was good. I to be quite honest, I never heard a bad song from Aaliyah.
Right.
So yes, I'll be the first for me. I will let my children listen to it. Like some of these artists nowadays, I wouldn't let my children listen to it, but Aaliyah, I definitely would.
Mhm. And the thing I like about Aaliyah, she was just so versatile. You know what I'm saying? She really had. She was just multi-talented and multifaceted. She had the entire acting career. She was starting to establish that. She was definitely a top of the line dancer. You know, she was just innovative. Her style was unique. She did her own thing, and that's what I could say about her today. Like, I think Aaliyah today is what Beyonce is to a lot of the girls now. Because even though Beyonce was out then, like she just stepped on the scene then, I still feel that, right, like what Beyonce is today is what Aaliyah was to, you know, the younger people, you know, 10 years ago, you know, and I really think that she was kind of before her time, you know what I'm saying? Because you can still go back and listen to her music, like,
and it's still hot.
10 years, yeah, and it's still popping. Like, really, you can't even almost tell that her music is like 10 years old. That's how timeless it is. So that's one thing that I've noticed about her, you know, and I think even a lot of these artists, I don't know how you feel about it today, they kind of still, you know, doing her stuff a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Sierra is kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Do you think that she kind of has that Aaliyah swag to her?
Well, a lot of people, to me, I just think people have their own swag, but a lot of people do compare her to Aaliyah. I kind of don't want to compare her. I can see some similarities there, but you know, I don't want to compare them. I mean,
right.
Yeah, I think,
so what do
you know, her,
Mm-hmm.
I think her career was just really looking out, even getting ready to get bigger. And it sucks that we lost her. You know, her career was just getting ready to, you know, boom. You know, because she was getting ready to take off and make moves.
When we talk about the accident, that we go back to the date, that tragic day, I did not know. I knew that, you know, that they were. I heard that her her family filed a wrongful death lawsuit, but I didn't know that they said that the pilot had traces of alcohol and cocaine in his system.
Oh my God!
Yeah, let me go find that in the article. Let me reread that part again because okay. It said on August 25th, 2001, Aaliyah and 8 others were killed in an airplane crash in the Bahamas after filming the music video "Rock the Boat." The pilot, Luis Morales III, was unlicensed at the time of the accident. So he was unlicensed. Morales. Louise was unlicensed.
Louise, that sounds like you know what? I ain't gonna even go there.
See, I was trying to get people to get that hint, but I just, you know, okay, we're gonna move on from that. But somebody
I ain't trying to be, but somebody trying to say you racist, and we'll just keep it moving.
Luis Morales III was unlicensed at the time of the accident and had traces of cocaine and alcohol. I wonder what kind of alcohol was it. Was it,
okay, you so silly. We didn't even go through it. You weren't so, we ain't going to go through it.
Alcohol in his system. Aaliyah's family later filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Black Hawk International Airways, which was settled outside of court. So I guess they must have got this information. They said, shoot, we're going to file a suit, like, because she's not here with us anymore, because this pilot, first of all, he didn't have license. He wasn't licensed to even be a pilot. And then he had cocaine in his system. What the hell is wrong with you? So I don't know. That was crazy. But like I said, no, all I was about to say is, like, they said that she was listed as the 10th most successful female R&B artist in the past 25 years, and the 27th most successful R&B artist overall. So she was really she just wasn't just any type of artist. You know what I'm saying? She was really one of the top artists of all time.
Right? Especially when you top 27.
Mhm.
Well, you ain't even hit the 30 mark. You still up in the 20s, so you doing the damn thing.
And I'm trying to see what something else that I read in here too. They said that she contributed to the soundtrack Romeo Must Die with that song Try Again, and they said that the song topped the Billboard Hot 100 solely on airplay, making Aaliyah the first Billboard artist in history to achieve this. And they said that second album she put out, One in a Million, they said it sold 3.7 million copies in the United States and 8 million worldwide. So she was famous like all over the world, like seriously. Mhm. Okay, we're gonna go down to this part of the article where it says her legacy. Aaliyah has been credited for helping redefine hip hop and R&B in the 90s, leaving an imprint on the music industry as a whole. Steve Huey of All Music wrote, Aaliyah ranks among the quote-unquote elite artists of the R&B genre as she played the major role in popularizing the stuttering, futuristic production style that sometimes consumed hip-hop and urban soul in the late 90s. That's why I was telling you about that kind of like those new beats that she brought onto the scene. Like she kind of defined that for the late 90s. You know how people was using that, like even going into like the new millennium. She just redefined that whole sound. So and then they said One in a Million, which that was the album that came out in '97, became one of the most influential R&B albums of the decade. And she provided a missing link between hip-hop and electronica, which they were saying she sold 8.1 million albums. And they said overall she probably sold 24 to 32 million albums more worldwide. And they say that she is named the Princess of R&B and the Queen of Urban Hip-Hop. And they were saying how 2001 she was honored by that. You know, they did all that video with Janet Jackson, Missy Elliott, Kimberly, and all these. So it just goes on to say that she was the top 40. She was ranked top 40 women of the video era, one of the 100 sexiest artists, and she was ranked number 18 on BET's top 25 dancers of all time. Let's see. Yeah, and they said in her memory, the Entertainment Industry Foundation created the Aaliyah Memorial Fund to donate money raised to charities that she supported. In 2009, December 2009, Billboard magazine ranked her number 70 on its top as the top 70 artist of that decade. So she got a lot of accolades from a lot of people, you know. So yeah, I don't know. So what we're going to probably do, we're going to go to a quick song. But really, I want to play this clip really quick. And then I was wondering, did you have anything a little later to talk about, you know, reality shows and what's been going on with that?
I mean, I could touch bases on a little bit of something.
Okay.